This is Sabrina Child, and you are tuned in to Everything House Music.
or stronger than the average, and has a friendly attitude, an outgoing
Child, and you are tuned in to Everything House Music. This is Sabrina Child, and you are tuned in to Everything House Music.
Shout out to Boga. Thank you for the songs. Forgot to tell you a few things, but shout out for the music. Thank you to each and every person that's here. Thank you for joining us. This is Everything House Music. Everything Music. And today our guest is Rephlex. In the released an EP. And the songs that already played by Boga, actually songs that are coming out. Um, this Friday, yes, come out this Friday. So we're just gonna play them again so that everyone actually understands what we are playing. But thank you for joining us. Thank you for coming.
Vox, I don't know if it's me, but network ya
Space. So if we
Yeah, I thought it was me.
Are you breaking up? We can't even hear you. You're breaking up so bad.
Just
Hey, man.
Okay.
Lloyd, wena wa nkutlwa ne?
Yeah, ka utlwa. Motho a shike ke host a rutla.
Sharp.
No, ke a le utlwa. I can hear everyone.
I've never got utlwa sound so. I've never.
Yeah, ke nna jive.
Where are you?
How high wena? Wena how high wena?
What jump piece of Vox?
Wena high. Kari network it's so. No ways. And he keeps breaking. Like we can't get what he's saying. Just ruka one word on a sentence you're saying. We can just hear one word. So whatever you're saying, we're grabbing one word out of it, and the rest comes as an echo. Yo, ha kacheno rawa shem. Kacheno hona rawa straight. Sure, Buga.
Hello. Good evening, everyone. Good evening to everything house music. Hey, ke batile ka re dintho tse ding wena Lloyd. But wa tseba mona o hosta dintho tse ngata qetella so confused jwale hore eish. But I hope everyone is doing great. I hope everyone is doing good. Since we on that tip of checking the network, man Lloyd, how was the music? I don't want guest ya rona mna elle mfana hore I no network e puchara dipina tsa hae mfana
Nah, music was okay, Buga. The only person's complaining about network being butchered is the host, and Wautla was the problem.
Then if the music was fine, then I'm good because the
You
host
can
was
just tell who was the
complaining.
problem.
Yeah, we can tell now who is the problem because the host was complaining saying my network is bad. So I thought maybe I'm the one who's bad. That's why I even left and came back. But yeah, we can tell now who's the main flop in fact. But I hope everyone is doing great. I hope everyone is doing good. It is yet again another day, another session where we get to hang out to be together, get to listen to new music, get to know the ins and outs of an artist. And today, yeah, we have a very, very, very special artist to us. And all thanks to Boy Sanza, and shout out to him as ukhona naye espacini namhlanje. Shout out to him. But yeah, today we have Rephlex, which he will be our artist for tonight. We will be interrogating him. Boy Sanza uyazi Boy Sanza ukuthi siyenza kanjani lento. Boy Sanza uyazi ukuthi sak-interrogate ndoda kahle. Sikufaka ngaphakathi deep inside. Sikubuza ama-question. But yeah, I hope everyone is doing great. I hope you guys are doing great. Take it easy. On my side, it is cold today. So yeah, we are on that hot stuff tip. Hot. But if you are comfortable, you can have your own cold one or a hot one and just sit comfortably and be good and enjoy today's session. But yeah, it's big lapho deep house space. Hey. The deep house space.
Mic check.
Hey, finally. Hey, Margaret Rutlo washa.
Suspect.
Akiko skangile, man. Akiko skangile. Just that, yeah, I think load shedding. I came from load shedding. But apologies. But everyone can hear me. There's no no wonder. He's all like this is.
Yes, Vox, we can hear you loud and clear. It was such a pleasure to hear your voice on this beautiful 29th of March 2023. It was good.
It hasn't been that best of a day. It hasn't been. I won't lie. But yeah, apologies for the network area. I can't really actually say what's happening. Never case sure. I'm still at the normal place where I always am. So, but apologies, and hopefully things are kahle ngapha. Deeper space is spana kahle as emalangeni. Spana wonke amalanga. But yeah, thank you so much for everyone for coming through, and thanks for the patience. Thanks for the patience. I think I was rambling, so no one heard me when I started. So Rephlex, Rakupa Unke mic. Yes, Rephlex, Kupa Unke mic. Bottom left, and then please grab the mic on your side so we can start a conversation with you. Is my network still bad before Kubega?
Yabambuyeke.
Space yatla ya save washa. How better compared to what Red Spotty na.
Red robot. But yeah, but how's everyone? First, yeah, Lloyd. Let's talk about Lloyd. Lloyd, how are you doing, brother? Happy Wednesday.
All is good, Joe. All is good. Rapush.
Top of the morning space, it's a major.
Hey, Ravana Matata mul. Arrange dust. So yeah, hey, Rapusha Joe. We were paid. Ratlari. Pambili siya Pambili.
Yeah, I saw you for a very long time. I guess I'm missing out, but I guess I am missing out. Let's pass on the mic to Sister Noana. Sister Noana, happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday, Vox. Happy Wednesday to everybody listening to Everything House Music. It is an absolute pleasure to be able to join you on this Wednesday evening and to be able to interview Rephlex. Rephlex career is 18 years old. His career. So for those of you who don't know, you're in for a great conversation. Also, In Ekurhuleni, Tsakane to be specific. And Rephlex was actually once upon a time known as DJ Tumi. And this is when he started out in 2005, a very, very long time ago. If he wants to share his real name, he'll share his real name with everybody. But he really does come from way, way back, but still has a lot of young blood. So I'm looking forward to this listening session. I'm looking forward to hearing your new music. I'm looking forward to hearing the inspiration behind it, what you're hoping this project will do for you and for the rest of house music in general. And I'm looking forward to hearing the rest of your story, how you got here, what makes you who you are. So thank you so much. I'm gonna hand the mic over to maybe the Deep House Music Space, so that you can introduce our host. I mean, our guest for tonight. But yeah, that was my little intro. Yeah, well.
Siyabonga kakhulu
Mfundo,
sisinokanani.
Mfundo, please mute
Mfundo.
your mic, my guy. Please mute your mic. Danko.
Mfundo. Thank you for joining us, though, Mfundo. Not a Voxman, but today I'm can hear my voice through the Power Space account. Yes, we do that on Fridays, and this Friday we also have quite a stellar lineup. Yes, please join us 12 p.m. this coming Friday with amazing artists again, as always. Before Safari, my voice is Akawateg, I'm a network at Smosha. Let's welcome our host to the space. Rephlex, please unmute and welcome to Everything House Music.
Sanibonani sipishini njani lapho?
Mfana sigrand noma sithinking ama-network ama-rise isaphila.
Yes, ukuthi ngoba it's because Rephlex is in the house ama-network aya-actor nje mfana, but it's all good. Just want to say thank you for the opportunity nje ukuthi invite on the show. I've been waiting. Ngiyadlala.
No, why? We've been seeing you, man. You've always been lingering around the space.
Awukumamela nje yabo, just nje to be updated with what is happening kule industry yethu. Nothing much. But yeah, it's all good.
Shout out, man. Shout out. And I think one Rephlex has always come to our spaces and just been looking around. But I saw Mike next, I saw commenting for God.
Next,
you know, I don't like to talk that much. I'm one of those guys here, about too late. I know it's weird. DJ producer, it's really who doesn't talk that much. So yeah, ninja, that's how I roll.
No, shout out, in fact. Just to also give a few shout outs because spacing. I want to see Clovis Sukona, also another producer of house music. Shout out, man. Thank you so much for joining us. So namhlanje listening session. Kahle ubhuka bengamina dlala amaculo layana, but you're gonna play them again, right? And then hey, I'm fine. You can even laugh. Yes, but it's one of those things. So it's a listening session for two projects. There's a Rephlex, one that he released last week. Yes, he released last week, Friday. Right, Rephlex, I'm not mistaken, right?
No, last week. When the other side was released last week. Yes.
The other side, part 2, was released last week Wednesday, and it features Hits Plant.
Yeah, Uchili.
Hits Plant.
You can call him Uchili. No, if you didn't tell me.
Okay, it was a bad week. It's been a bad week on my side. But nonetheless, after that, we also want to listen to Rephlex's forthcoming Rebirth EP, which is being released on Sulphur Records this coming Friday. So just want to listen to music. If you have some questions, please come up and grab the mic as always. But I think when he said we mustn't ask a lot of questions, he thinks we're also gonna grill him. Man, just good fans, yes.
You know the interrogation that you guys always have. So
Nah, shout out. Before Kobe, let's give Umfundo the mic and let's just hear his side of the story. Umfundo, welcome to Everything House Music. You've unmuted your mic, so please say hi to us. Okay, I'll try again. It's probably one of those mistaken requests, but Umfundo, please say hi to us. Okay, and I'm also a very patient man. Yes, I'm a patient Zulu man.
said no one ever. I do not see Mfundo up on the speakers panel anymore, so I think his network is holding him back. Perhaps we can get the music going, so it's Konukipi Kwababa, it's Petwe Kwababa. We can shake things off. So please do that thing. Everything house music, and take it away.
What a time to be alive, boy. Yeah.
This is Sabrina Child, and you are tuned in to Everything House Music.
Our problems ain't beliefs, it's all about the what. Like sex being relief, I tell the wrong fuck. Our problems ain't drinking, it's all about the cup. Depression so crippling, it got us by the nuts. Load shedding, sickening state on some what? Like pirates taking whippings. We parking the bussy coursey, now no tripping. Bed waist bringing bucks. Looking good, pimping them or on your chucks. Past reminds us of our missed lessons. The present needs for our future's progression. All depends on our current existence. So legacies are eternity to our children. The present is my gift, named the daily blessing. Known by my whip, green on all directions. The universe I command is my skills persistence. Cause legacies are eternity to my children. Imagine if you can, 3 generations of black men, ancestor fans of dads who passed wealth to clans. Portraits depict two son and his kin. Lifetime stayed far from reflection of the bin. Princesses are honored by all their kings, taught to find everything after finding their zen. All creators returned back to their pens. Black history rewritten by healing black hands. Honor through diligence, ain't no buying face. Power insignificant when you know how to reign. I own my magnificence, I know what I create, not chasing relevance, cause peace is my name. Honor through diligence, ain't no buying face. Power insignificant when you know how to reign. I own my magnificence, I know what I create, not chasing relevance, peace is my name. Fear is self-doubt, listening to insecurities. Mama poison in infant bloodstream. Not meaning a jab at Oprah Winfrey. Her bracelet metaphoric to kill Gates 19. Worst time of reference, how about find itself? We're living with nesting dolls rolling off the shelf. Like babes going thunder after lightning took its last. We've been living our lives in simulcast. You can't face fear if you can't face the past. Being black is walking on Legos, nigga, watch your step. Hypnotic like big and flowing champagne glass. But still do the cigars, I do the scale grass. You can't face fear if you can't face the past. Being black is walking on Legos, brother, watch your step. Hypnotic like big and flowing champagne grass. But still do the cigars, I do the scale grass.
She tossed my plate. The more I cried, you remember. Drink all my leaves. All that we with sugar. Every time she tossed my plate.
To Everything House Music. Everything House Music.
I know probably people are shocked today. Hey, Kinzana house music, panda. But yes, you just got to have a listening session of all kinds of people at Rephlex. So yes, I think it's something I was really excited for. Really, really excited for. But Rephlex, program before please share with us if it's about the song we just played. Go for it. Thank you.
Oh, the song is really saying some songs and stuff I intersected. Is my mic on?
Yeah, no, it's yours.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, the song and the project, I once did the other side part 1, I think 2013, with this other lady, Ubuntu. So, Skat Masamba, I decided to do volume 2, which is part 2, and Ngatibana no Hit Plant. I think I made Hit Plant, Soweto, or Ewing Republic. I don't remember. But we never spoke about doing music, C2. So I think there was a time he posted the freestyle yake on Instagram, and I was in the process vele yokwenza the other side part 2. So I did a beat, and bengimsukela nakhona yabo. I was just testing him ukuthi uzophendula thini. I created a beat, and then I hit him up on Insta, and I say, "Yo, dog, ngani style sakho, can we please do a track together?" And he agreed. I'm Tumelo the beat, and yeah, he wrote everything within a week, and it was done. This was Cutlass. That's how we came about.
Shout out, man. Shout out for that. Thanks for
Yeah.
giving us the submission. Pass on the mic to Sister No Wonder. Yes, of course. I know this is.
No, I love that song. Thank you so much for playing Legacies featuring Hit Blunt by the incredible guest that we have tonight on Everything House Music, Rephlex. So I'm loving how you meshed, the hip hop and the house. We don't hear a lot of that,
Yeah.
and in South Africa, we're hungry for that. Why did you choose to do that at that time? And would you ever revisit that same idea where you mix hip hop and house?
I think I will still do it because I'm planning to do part 3 as well. The thing is, I'm a hip hop head, vele stalo. So before I moved to a house, I go hip hop. I tried to be an MC. I sucked. I gave up, and I decided to move into house music. And the more you house music, the love of hip hop was still there. So I don't know, I figure this thing, you know what, let me just hook up one hip hop track and see how it goes. So I'm loving the response, and definitely part 3 is coming, and I'll still be featuring my MC or Hit Plant again, and also now he's busy with his project, so we'll share some updates soon. So that's how it goes.
Nice. No, thank you. I love how you speak about, the power of collaboration. You've mentioned it a few times. Is there anything that you want to say to your younger self about what to keep in mind when you're collaborating with people, whether it's in the same genre or it's cross genres?
What I will say to my younger self is, can you hear me?
Loud and clear, brother. Loud and clear.
Network game young so police. What I will say to us is is if you're gonna collaborate with anyone, are be organic. You mustn't force things, and it worked for me because even the first the other side part 1 as in shooting Aspana Nobunte, I just created a beat and ngamnika a freedom to do whatever she wants. Even though Hit Plans now, I did the same thing. I just told him, you know what, it's a collab, but I won't tell you what to do. Do what you want, and they'll mean out. Take it from there. That's how it worked.
Nice. No, thank you. I'm gonna pass the mic over to our other co-host for tonight on Everything House Music, to Lloyd. Before we keep listening to some incredible music from Rephlex, Lloyd, over to you.
Danko. Ex Rephlex.
Oh, look out.
Come on.
Nothing much. Been busy and go before the show anyway.
Hey, esif uzozisa yona le ngoma le. Hayi.
I'm sure the plan this year is to give out more music. That's like I said. So I'm constantly. Yeah, so you get this stuff. Question Babiza, I'm a promo. Yeah, you'll get a promo.
Later. Anyway, my question is, I wanted to know how did you get to work with Uzitomo Wane? Because you guys are 2 different producers, and hey, the song that Buga played before you became a speaker, that one is the one.
Yeah.
That's the one.
I'll tell you a story about Uzitomoa. I've met Uzitomoa before Zitomoa. I've met Uzitomoa before OK God, before everything. So when I did the track, I think there was a time that I uploaded a status on my page. I was like, there's a track which I did and I'm stuck. I don't know what to do. All of a sudden, it's Putu Putu. He hit me up on WhatsApp and was like, hey, you niggas ngoma and let's see what you can do. But to Usho, what's here? And bear in mind, some Konota to release on his label as well. So Ngamnigeza, he worked on it after 2 weeks for Tumelo back. And then my Tumelo back, then I was like to him, okay, fine. In Nandi, now this is what I'll do. I'll hook up another 2 tracks and then you'll release on your label. Even though I was so scared, release a label because I'm much it. So I did it on a feel the pressure because I need to be different to the other guys when it comes to house music. That's what I believe in. So then, yeah, we hooked up, Washai track, Tumelo, everything, and then that was it. And if you take the food, that's what I like about it.
Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Oh, okay, let me do this. Yeah. Anyway. So what I wanna know now is that what's your desired process to composing a song? Like when you open a laptop and you're composing something, what's your process regarding that? Danko.
My process. Okay, my process is I do what I feel at that time. I always tell the chance. There's a guy like Umnela who I think Nana was speak to corner. Yeah, around. I always tell Elemuguti when I open up my door, I fully because of the idea already. I open up whatever ends we feel like at that time. Ilento ends or ends. That's how I work. So I don't plan.
So you just open the laptop and then Zakal.
I open up my Tom feed to Zakal and Vuliris in 11, he peg for a few minutes, and then encouraging a kick. The rest things I want to pump you.
So
that's how I work.
So 18 years in the industry, my guy. 2006, 2007, Joe.
Yeah.
And you're already producing at the time.
Think 2026-7, I was still producing, but Mengeko Gakulu into production at that time. I was focusing more good DJing stuff because at that time I was still DJ Tumi, I think, and I was playing commercial. So good production side, I was still trying to find my sound. So it took Rephlex to find his sound. So I've been doing it for years. It's been long.
Yeah, ne. Lady for sale, my industry, my lady for sale.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're here for a listening session. Booga, as Carl up.
Hello. Right now we'll go to the next track. Whoa. In fact, where are my manners? You please forgive me. Excel Rephlex, Fere Abuti.
Hola, Puga Tushus, Puga la
Puga. Tinchak. Sa Eastern Day.
On representing always.
Yeah, we are simnandi si tops. Manje, khona laba base PTA uzabezwe bakhuluma kabi ngeEastern. Mara ke fede asikho lapho. Mara ngiyathemba ugrand nje yami. I hope everything is going great for you. Before we move it on to Voxman, before we play your music, in fact, I just have one question because through the music that I've been given, ngithe mangilalela mfana ngawuza ukuthi yes yeah I know yeah uLloyd
Yes,
did say that you are a fossil. Kuyasebenza ndoda, kuyasebenza. So I'm gonna relate to just the music that you are doing nje, I mean, and I just want to know
yeah,
because now we heard this is one song that we heard which was hip hop, we understand, which hip
yeah.
hop that we would say also it's a angazi, we could also say maybe it's trip hop. We could say it's near soul.
Let's just say it's
Like,
people. Yeah.
yeah, you understand.
Hlakaniphile.
Yeah, but also you also on the side there is those type of music that you're doing, which is near soul and launch music. So I just want to know, Mina, how do you stay organized and how are you able to manage these multiple projects all at once? And like, tell me, like, is there maybe any strategy that you are using, or what tools do you also maybe use to find it useful for you to do that?
Uh, my strategy is when I want like the first EP is the other side. When I do is the other side, I focus on that sound. I don't touch anything with house. I play away from house music for a couple of weeks or months until music get a project. And then when I move to the house stuff, I forget about what I did, the hip hop side, the neo souls, your lounge, and I focus on house music. And then when I release Lama project now at the same time, ngizocala with the first one, I'll push it and I'll push it, and then with the second one, ngizolandela ngayo. And then when say out way two, that's when ngizodlala ngawo again. This first week I push this one, the second week I do this one. Njalo nje njaya, nothing much. Ayikho stressful kakhulu.
I know. Ibegile nje ayami ibegile because I was, we are producers, but also as producers would like to know different types of how we
Yeah.
work in different ways. Just a second question and then we go through the music. So tell me, because nje bathe wena ulingana nencosi encane, like your music career is the same age as umntana omncane right now who's
Umntwana omncane
attending
kangakanani?
school, like a 2K, when your music career is the same age as a 2K, my king. Do you understand that? So with that, I would like to know like, how do you approach like working with new artists or musicians, or maybe any person who's relative within the music industry, through via recording processes, because we know that music is broad. We have songwriters, we have ghost
Yeah.
producers, we have different types of things. So how do you approach that, my king?
Hey, as much as usho lesikhathi esikuso manje with the new producers and all those guys abantu, for me now at the moment it's still hard to pick abantu engifuna ukusifana nabo because of the sound esiyenzayo, understand. Yes, some much are doing a dope sound, and I only have a handful abantu engifuna ukusifana nabo, you understand. So it's all about putting my approach here, and if I like their style, ngizoba approach and we'll work with them. And then I always get my inboxes on my Facebook page into nje ezifuna ukusifana nami yabo and all that. But the thing is, we make it sound engafani. But I try for all means ukuthi if we're not collaborating, ngibanikeza my advice there and there. Yabo? Because truly speaking, there are some dope artists like Mzansi, and believe me, ukuthi one day they are guns ngizosifana nabo, and that's my wish kahle kahle this year.
Ah man, hearing those words, bro, Mina, they really grow me and inspire me. In fact, I'm blessed to hear such words, to hear someone like you who's been in the industry for so long to be able to
For so
look
long,
back
hey,
and exactly to be able to look back and say, you know what, let me go to these kids who are always DMing me. I'm not avoiding these kids. I'm not going to be blue ticking these kids, I understand it, because
yeah,
the pain of being blue ticked, guys. It's very painful, I understand. But at the end of the day, you have this thing you would and then now the moment when you start probably leveling up and then you start reaching that side, and then so by but yeah, we'll come back. It's for now. Right for
all
now
right.
we'll go back to your music, your beautiful music, and this next one that we're gonna be playing. angazi uVoxman ukuphi because Lloyd said ukuthi uVox akekho endlini yazi hayi mara sikho lapho. But anyway, the next tune that we'll be playing, it's When My Soul Speaks by Rephlex. Enjoy,
Yeah.
everyone. Enjoy.
Everything house music.
Just how many times does it take the love away? Telling myself lies. Just how many times does it take for my world to break? Telling myself lies. Just how many times does it take for my world to break? Telling myself lies. Just how many times does it take for my world to break? Telling myself lies. Just how many times does it take for my world to break? Telling myself lies. Just how many times does it take for my world to break? Telling myself lies. Just how many times does it take for my world to break? Telling myself lies. Just how many times does it take for my world to break? Telling myself lies. Just how many times does it take for my world to break? Telling myself lies. Just how many times does it take for my world to break?
Everything house music. This is Sabrina Child, and you are tuned in to Everything House Music.
Telling myself lies. Just how many times does it take for my world to break? Telling myself lies. Just how many times does it take for my world to break? Telling myself lies. Just how many times does it take for my world to break? Telling myself lies.
This is Sabrina Child,
Just how many
and you are tuned in to Everything House Music.
Oh, the music just sounds amazing. I don't know about you, because spacing, but I'm certainly loving the music. Um, I didn't give a shout out to our other co-host, Miss LP, who's currently just on her way home. So she's gonna join us soonest. But thank you so much for coming through to each and every person that's here. This is Everything House Music, and today we're having a listening session with your main man and top spinner versus our producer, Rephlex. The previous song previous song that we played at least 3 songs now. Hopefully enjoying these songs from Rephlex. The EP came out last week. Yes. So the EP in The Other Side Part 2 came out last week, Wednesday. And then the forthcoming Rebirth EP is coming out this coming Friday. So Rephlex, Atiami, just like the previous
Sure.
song, please, Mfana,
Yeah.
please share with us about the song. Thank you.
The previous song, When My Soul Speaks. Ngimdala, I've been in the game for too long. So when my soul speaks, yeah, if you mamele, it's more imelo and ngathi uset nyana. Kanti next, I've been in the game for too long. I've encountered my rejections and then all that stuff is violent no music. But when I made this track, benguleso state of mind. So that's why I decided we name her When My Soul Speaks. And a big shout out to Natty Nice and Just More for playing the track Marino shows over the past 2 weekends. Yeah. So yeah, When My Soul Speaks. Ilap.
And I guess the first in Jungle Woods, I mean, so does the music that you make, do you also want it to resonate with perhaps a certain phase in your life that you had, or does it also have to go with perhaps a certain mood in your life at the present moment?
It has to go with a certain mood. I can put it that way because even in 2021, when I lost my dad, 2021, yeah, I keep EP after 2 months, which is called Things Change. So Guleo process layer, everything change by ukulahlekelwa itime and ukwenza ezinye izinto without yena ngasekho ne-life the way ningakhona, and I had to adjust kwezinye izinto. So i-rebirth kahle kahle it's ngijampe kancane. I-rebirth kahle kahle isuka from things changed. So things changed. I lost my dad. Impilo yaba ngenye indlela, and then ngoba the rebirth of Rephlex after the whole thing again. So ikanjalo. So every EP or every track engiyenzayo, it must resonate with the mood enguyo at that moment.
And last one before I pass on the mic, as a maker of music, it reflects as a maker of music, as a creative of music also. Do you feel? I mean, just like Njomo Petu Wushumand, right? You went through perhaps one of the worst things that anyone can go through, losing a parent, right?
Yeah.
Do you also feel that you need to, in since cut, you need to go through certain phases like this, so that when you make music, it literally just touches your soul, and not only you, but it touches also each and every listener out there. Do you think you need to go through certain things like that, or traumas and stuff like that? Do you think maybe that also plays a part in the type and the wonderful music that was Wien's, and not only Wien, but other people too?
It does, 100%, because I believe Uti, every track which you make, you don't just make ingoma, yabo. You need to make ingoma whereby you know Uti, you're not the only one ogule your face there, and you want the same track uthi umuntu makayimamela afile the same way wena la ufila ngakhona, and abe ne-hope ukuthi whatever eyenzakalayo at that moment izondlula and everything will be okay. So 100% ngivumelana with what you just said now.
No, shout out, brother. Shout out to Rephlex all the way from Tsakane. Hey, Tsakane, go fair. Tsakane.
Nathi Soweto kufera. They always say kufera.
Tsakane kumele udlule i-toll gate. Kumele Tsakane kumele udlule i-toll gate.
Mawusuthi kumele udlule i-toll gate. Yafana.
Yeah, I remember this one time. Yes, I think I even shared this Scott Basin that I used to date Scott Tsakane. And it took hours and hours until I was vegan now. And that was one of the
Yeah, no,
reasons why the relationship yaphela. I
why?
can't. But but shout out. Yeah, it's okay. No choice.
Okay, I see.
But shout out.
Yeah.
I'm sure man sing it's rand. That's okay.
No, so we
Sing for
take
a
it
car.
on.
I'm sure sing it's rand, man. Imagine he's on J. But let me pass on the mic to Sis Noah. Sis Noah, please grab the mic. Thank you.
Tsakane is not far when you have love in your heart, Voxman. The ends of the earth are too close. So sizofika Tsakane, sifike no Rephlex. Thank you for taking us there, bringing us back. Your music is transcendental, to say the least.
Yeah, thank
You
you.
really do
Thank
allow
you.
us to go to other worlds. So thank you for offering yourself to music, through
Yeah,
music, for us. Siyabonga.
cool.
Big brother, I have a nice question. I have a nice set of questions for you. I'll try and keep them. I'll try and keep them short. I'll,
I was telling you last week, I was like, yo, Kwesanza, they're gonna ask me another question. I think, "Baba, kumele uzikhulumele." What's that Mama zikhulumele zokhulumela obani.
yeah, at least he gave me the heads up. And thank you for coming to the party. Because we are Kudumel and you're doing a great job of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you speak a lot about, your EPs and how one EP ties into another EP, even if it's been like years and years and years. And I mean, right now you say you're working on a volume 3 for an EP that you had released, in the earlier 2000s. Can you tell us why you opt for EPs rather than albums? For those who don't know, who are a little bit younger in the game, much like myself. A single is one song. An EP, which stands for extended play, is a few songs, less than an album. And an album is another word that people give for an LP, which is lengthened play. So yeah, can you tell us why EPs rather than albums? Is there a reason for that? Yeah, that's my first question.
That's your first question. More is coming. For me, making an album, it's like I've been getting Leo question Leo a lot. Making an album for me, I believe it's not my strength at the moment because I believe Wuti, if you're gonna do an album, you must be able to tell a story throughout those 10 tracks, also or 12 tracks or 13 tracks or whatever tracks was. So that is why for me, I opt to go for my EPs because it's not a lot of work. It's just 3 tracks or 4, and then I'm done. I push it. And yeah, album for me is too much work. And if I'm gonna do an album, it's gonna take forever, and it's gonna be that only one album, and then I'm not gonna do another one. So yeah,
Love that. Love that. Honesty is the best
yeah,
policy. No, and
yeah,
and and and, and that makes sense because it is a lot of work.
yeah. It is.
And yeah, I agree. I agree. So thank you for all of the EPs. Because maybe together, your one most edible volume 1, number volume 2, number volume 3, maybe
So
together, Zenzi album. Exactly.
Mara can flowing. I'm Nandi. If you can listen, I don't
Well,
think
you
this will.
never know. You never.
Nah,
Uzocheka. Sizoshia wena ngisho
but
uspina producer. Uzocheka.
yeah. If I'm gonna do an album, maybe after 2 years, masengivala yonke lento. Then when I say I'm done, it's done your album. Then that's it.
Nice, nice. No, thank you. So you used to go by DJ Tumi, and then
Yeah,
Boma 2007 to 2010, so you changed to become Rephlex.
yeah.
There's a little birdie somewhere in the world told me that Rephlex is actually a plugin that's used on Reason. Does that have anything to do with your name? Why did you pick the name Rephlex?
Leo Periaco is correct. I took the name from a recent plugin. I was fooling around with one of those days, and then I saw the plugin. I like the sound. I check it, I love the name, and I decided to call myself Rephlex Music Tumi because of what DJ do. So Ngalbon is too long. Let me just cut it. I went from Rephlex Music Tumi to Rephlex Music. And on the streets, about to say, yo, Rephlex, music, and then I said, you know what, let me just call myself Rephlex. It up. So from being DJ Tumi was a commercial DJ. And then any footer, I had to change the sound Benizala. And my change the sound also had to change the name. So Menga Fune Ziklashana in the long run.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like the way you answer questions. It's really refreshing. Siyabonga.
How refreshing.
So I'm gonna ask one last question before I pass the mic over to Lloyd. For those who don't know, you started off like your first experience with music, was actually kokerekeng esontweni. You used to play the keyboard.
Yeah. In fact, everyone in my family, I used to be a keyboard player. And into another amazing landele move, everyone was like bass and drums, or was like piano. So we are from a background that so from church, Zali keyboard the church. I fell in love with music. Then I wanted to know how to play music via my turntables because mesengibona nakwezinye indawo. And then from a keyboard player to a DJ. But as I
Nice.
engine,
That's actually what I wanted to ask. Like, what's the pipeline? And this is more of a personal question, right? Because it sort of kind of relates to the music. Like, do you still feel as comfortable in the church when you're actually making us dance on tables, shake our ass, and how is that? How do you blend those two worlds?
I haven't been to church. I don't know since when. I think it's in a church with dad. So I don't do church anymore. So my reasons are personal and all that. But yeah, I'm no longer in church or Rephlex Ula doing music production and DJing. That's all. I'm creating a church for now.
Well, siyabonga because music is church. And pastor, you definitely lead us into the prayers of temptation and not into the rhythms of into other worlds. But thank you so much. Let me hand the mic over to our other co-host, to Lloyd. Lloyd, please take it away.
Hola.
How Diman?
I'm switching from AirPods to normal so I can be clearer. Anyway, let's bring into this conversation on a Rephlex. Picat da Italian.
Sure.
Picat da Italian. Who was your mentor?
My mentor.
What role did he play, and what did you learn from him as he was your mentor?
He played a huge role. He played a huge role. Like, he introduced me to the game. He introduced me to all the guys. My legends what today. I don't know even I don't like to do the name properly. That's not my name. So he played a huge role because the thing I found out it's how to handle yourself as a DJ. And I'm the most humble DJ ever. So in most cases, Divana with people, I don't introduce myself as Rephlex. I'm feeling it to you Tumelo. So and don't for this that playing, mixing tracks, the beat matching. Yeah, that's all. He's my mentor though. He's a big brother.
So out of all the years, basic things. These are the basic things, Joe.
That's it.
Funny
Okay, what you
story,
don't
Baba.
say.
Funny story,
Pretty
love.
story. I've played on the 411. I've played on the Golan chart. Maybe it's in a hit refresh. No, I've played. I've played almost everywhere, my guy. In the East Rand, Emapatina Makulu, Italy, Amapatka Picat, Patinga Zidane. I've worked with a lot of people, DJ, but no, auto music production. So yeah, I've been around.
How did he get to be your mentor, Picat?
Yo, here's a funny story, man. Picat, we went to school together. It's Madala, man. Yeah, he was my senior. He was my senior, and he was the DJ scaler. So he's one of those guys engaba ne-interest ukwenza lento ayenzayo manje ngibukele scale. So I think late 2002, 3, I decided to buy my own equipment. Ngayibeka without doing anything. Ngacollecta ama-vinyl ifew-nyana. And then 2004, late, I went to his place. Ngamthola penda. He was painting his room. Ngamthola penda. I knocked, and I was like, it's a Picat. My name, Tumelo Skosana, ngihlale 1, DJ Tumi. Ngicela ukufika egamini, ngicela ungifundise ukudlala. And one thing he did, ngimthola penda, he dropped everything Megayenza on that day. We took a walk because it's not far from Ekai. We took a walk. I think we spent about 5 hours on Fundisuk DJ. And after 2 weeks, ready. He hosted a party, Gibo, house party. One invited to come and open up. That was a disaster. Because ungabona modlala ama-turntable ingoma idlalile yaze yaphela, I had ukuthi ngiqalele phansi while everyone is watching. I did that 3 times, and on that day I decided to quit futhi, but there was one thing eyangitshela ukuthi you know what, ngiyayincanya lento lena, I'm just gonna do it. I forced her until today. That's how I met to Picat.
Easy. Buga.
No. We still here. Sesekhona sivukile sifresh simnandi masiti matsini. Reflex abuti. Sesekhona njayami.
Sure. Sesekhona Siyam.
Ngiyawuza mfana bakinterrogator scheme. Hayi ngiyakuzwa mfana bakry. But again I hear you. Hey mfana kunini you've been repeating the phrase yokuthi sibadala, ngimdala. Yeah. I know, I can tell.
And then you notice ukuthi ngimdala, ama-inboxes lo engiwathola kule ntwana, all of them Grotman, hey Grotman this, man that. I'm like, yo, fuck.
Okay, but going back to a story sakho of DJing, and shout out to Picat, man, Italian, inja game, Hotman in he's one of those guys, Lloyd, who's always up to date mfana when it comes to fashion. I know his dress code. Yeah, you will see why they call him Picat Italian. The moment he walks through, no fun, ngiyawuzwakala. Organjani Reflex.
Ufaka mahardini.
But anyway, going back to the story in Jayami, so I heard you mentioning your DJ career, right? In which you failed on the first day. I mean, it's bound to happen as an upcoming DJ, you know. But we learn from our mistakes. We learn. Bang mute, I'm fan. Yeah,
I'm sure ilo ngekho ekhaya askies.
Eish.
Definitely.
Selena kwa bapala music also jwalo. But anyways, Njayami, I just wanted to know, after ma vinyl, you playing ama vinyl nje, when did you go to your CDJs? Like, which CDJs did you start going to, and how did you how was the conversion? Like you converting from vinyls to CDJs? How was that? Or now usaselapho kuma CDJ awuchinji?
Yeah, the converting was not that hard. Ngiqale kuma-turntable, yes, and then ngamuva kuma-CD Chase 2008. 2008, I think, if I remember correctly. Yakhumbula ama-Stenton lawa ahlangene, ama-Joel Stenton. That's where I started. And then isikhathi masihamba-ke amuvela to ama-pioneers and all that stuff. Nama-Newmark ngidlalile ngawo, any CDJs nje. So it wasn't that difficult for me to move from ama turntable to ama CDJs because I mean the pitch pusher, if you normal pusher with turntable, it's big. Ama CDJ mancane azange kube that difficult.
Beautiful, man. Beautiful, beautiful. Because I just heard you when you mentioning Amavina. Yo, you know what, ne? It goes back to that because as you saying Amastentin again, it is nyayibona le ukhuluma ngayo Amastentin and
Yeah,
in which it's good.
yeah.
Mina mfana uyayikhumbula le into lunchbox isikhaftini. Uyayikhumbula, uyayicapha le nganajo kwili. But yeah.
Yeah, I've put now that before.
Hey mfana ya mahasha kuma. But yeah, I mean, let's take it back to Untofana. For now, let's just put it there. Ngoba yeah, ngiyabona ngathi kuyakhala. Let's take it back to Voxman and then we'll play some music. Vox.
Now, shout out, Boga. I mean, I was in Penylane for this thing. I mean, it's more fair, like, people space, Kiyohan. But anyway, now, Boga Beach, please cue us in the next song. Shout out again to each and every person that's here. I can see Unro Groove. You're trying to connect. I think he's also, like me, has some network problems. But thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for coming through. It would be lovely for Umnela to even come through and just give us a few flowers from your side, brother, regarding Rephlex. What's chilling with no problem now. But for now, Boga Beach, please play us some music again. Thank you.
To everything house music.
Everything house music. Propelling sounds with meaning. Delivering on emotion.
Sabrina Child, and you are tuned in to Everything House Music.
Shout out for that. Puga the DJ. Puga is also, yes, a wonderful DJ himself. So if you need a grand and amazing DJ, Puga is your man. The song I just played now is Vibe With Me from the same EP that Rephlex released last week Wednesday on Bandcamp, which is The Other Side Part 2. I think for now, let's welcome Unuroku to the space. He's been having some technical issues, maybe just connecting. Unuroku, welcome to Everything House Music. Please unmute to Van.
How's it, everyone?
Mfana simnani, mfana usingenela ngengoma, mfana usingenela ngama sound.
Yeah. Are you guys doing good? I hope you're doing good.
Nah, it's really lovely. It's really lovely on a Wednesday, just listening to some music and having wonderful conversation on Rephlex. Is there anything that you'd like to add?
No, I was just passing by, just scrolling over the spaces, and then I came across this music, beautiful music, man. It's such a eargasm, I think, if it's the right word. So, Kolumbuzo mfethu enginawo yabo, especially when it comes to your sound. You're doing so much good music, man. So, Mr. Rephlex, my question is, when you switched from a commercial DJ and went to I don't know, is it lo-fi house or whatever it is?
I just went to deep house.
Oh, okay. So what was the end goal, like, especially when I listen to this EP, when you switch from commercial to this, what was the end goal?
The end goal was for me to be able to play music in Udlala Ekaya Mani one. And at that time, deep house nayo, when it comes to production, and I didn't want to do e-commercial house at all. So the reason why I achieved that is because I wanted to do deep house and I wanted to Rephlex to be known as a deep house producer. But that was the end goal, and it happened.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, wonderful. And that's a very good answer. And another question was, so your production side, do you focus on production only, or are you gigging mostly? Are you gigging globally, or are you gigging mostly locally?
Globally, I wish. Locally, I can say it's too slow. Locally, I don't know why, but I'm more now into music from production side, because the thing is, the beginning of the year, I just told myself, Wuti, I just want to focus on making music. If I'm a giga yavela, I'm a giga yavela. If I'm available, I'll just continue making music.
Yeah. And when I spoke about production, I meant, are you getting booked because of your music? Are they booking you because of your songs, or are they booking you because you are a good DJ?
They are booking me because I'm a good DJ. They were booking me because I'm a good DJ. So in the near future, I don't know. Maybe they might book me for my music or for being a good DJ.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah. Wonderful, man. This is such good music, man. Wonderful. Thank you so much, bro.
Yeah, thank you. Oh, Chiam.
Shout out to Groove. I think Groove, if you don't have your music, please share your music with us. Since he promoted I think it's come cool ngasabi mfakethu. Ngasabi. Sine TikTok ehlanyayo, sine Instagram ehlanyayo. Yayibona nje na lady deep house space lelikhuluma kuyo nayo. Yenza mawazi. So brother, please share your music and let's take it out there to the people as you always do. Next up, let's give the mic to Martino. Martino, Uteko spacing seems like the network is good. That's shocking.
Yo, good evening. Sanibonani.
We good, mfanane. Mara kupulisi voice lapho.
Okay, sharp. Hey man, I just came here to give the flowers to Khutmani. As you can see, Sounds of the East Gang. I mean, like he's from the east side, the Horna village. Him and Karabo, those guys. Since when I heard about them, I was like, wow, there's something nice from that side.
Sibonga Tiam.
I discovered. I'm speaking.
Emnela, vale mic, Emnela. Yeah, thank you. Rephlex, yeah, not my vale mic now, ne? So inga disturb.
Yeah. Okay, sure. You can continue. So I discovered Rephlex via Karab.
Whoa, Vox, is Martin gonna like, is he connect to any earphones or something? We can't, like, I can't hear him.
Martino, please answer that.
Kamisa volume, man, like, Buela Fats. Yeah, no, much better.
Okay, cool.
Inside headset, Martino. Inside headset.
Right now. Okay, sure. So as I was saying, I discovered you via Karabo. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, much better, much better. Continue, my king.
I'm not using headphones.
Yeah, we can hear you. Continue. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, I discovered you via Karabo. So
Yeah.
quick one. Yeah, I wanted to ask about your relationship along with Karabo. How did it come about? I mean, you guys are from the east side. No, like, how did it come about between the two of you? And what's up with him naming songs with Phlex made me do this? Keep on it. I just want to know.
I think the name the Phlex made me do it. I explained that before. But anyway, Nzobuya good. Ukarawo is one of my brothers from the east, from Itutuza. And I've met Ukarawo as a DJ Spike. So I used to kick it to Tuza and I used to kick up in Tsakane. So we met Kanjalo and Satubega the friendship. Saze Sachincha Namagama, Silogusikenana, and he was making music, even though we don't make the same style of music. But we were able to click Sibama Brothers music and Sibama Brothers outside of music as well. So the track Phlex made me do it. Why Tumela? I tried to go always asking for advices because that's what we do, man. And I when we do music production, Tumela nama clips, ask for advice if content will be edited or not. So he did the same. I'm niggas advice. Then Masebu Yungo, Masega Ibiza Galelo Gama, let's make me do it. That's how we came about. So he's my brother, he's my friend. Yeah, in Nganya overlay out.
Yeah, nice one. I mean, Nale, there's this track that you made with him, that you worked with him, La Picha Smooth Records. It's called the Lost One.
Yeah, the Lost One. Actually, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I just came in to ask that question because I wanted to know about your relationship, about Nukarabo. Huge fan of his work. So, Usankolota, there was a track that you used to post like the SoundCloud. I forgot the name of it. Because Abu Webs and something like
that.
I still have that track, Naman. I think I'm the only one who has that track in the east side.
Yeah,
I'm sure now and for sure. I think it's Webs, yeah. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Butterflies
no,
and Webs. I still have his collection. Pretty collection, yeah, Kelana. Now goats. Yeah.
oh, you've got everything, most.
Yo, like Tokyo Basic Instinct, yo, I will go on and on and on and on and on and on. Now I got
Senator
like
from
I have like Code Break. Yo, Code Break, one of my favorites that it's Strange Frequencies. And one of that, yeah. Namani Zakala, that's a hit. You know what? I would go on
I
and
think.
on, man. It's in Kawani too, but hey, Reflex. You guys, I mean, the time is stay too sound. Hey, especially Anukarao, he did the most. He did the
Nah,
most.
Nah, shout out Martino, Ralewanjana. Thanks for coming through. Thanks for coming through, brother. Always worth your while, in fact. Now always enjoy your musical knowledge, musical wisdom. So shout out to Martino for coming through. Let's give the mic to Umnela. Umnela, welcome to Everything House Music. Please unmute your mic.
Good evening, Deep House lovers. Sanibonani ebusuku. Ngiyavakala, I hope ne. I've got nothing much to ask ne. About Rephlex. Yeah. As he mentioned earlier, man, ukuthi sometimes I do come. Hey, ngisuke nami mangize kuye ngisuke ngizofuna leyo coaching leyo engiyifunayo through what I'm busy with, yabo, in terms of music production. The brother is dope. The brother is dope. I don't know if the brother has some self-doubts or what, because sometimes when I'm with this brother, man, unokufila ngathi ngambamba lekhanda njengoba mfethu. Can't you see how dope you are? So I think maybe it's not like yabo uyaziphakamisa or kanjani, as he mentioned earlier ukuthi he's humble. Yena, he is humble, yabo, and uyabamukela grand abantu ngezandla ezigrand. I no, I've got nothing much to say. Yeah, yiloko enginako. All I can say to the brother is all the best. May the great Lord give him the key to open all the doors he wished to open. That's all from my side. And on Friday we are waiting, repair, but there's this track. He definitely
Tonight.
knows. What am I talking about? Hey,
Okay,
COVID. Huh?
can I quickly say something to the chance and everyone who's listening?
Okay. Yeah, you can talk.
There's a track lapha Gude Repair njengoba basho ukuthi it's coming out on Friday. There's a track I did FWYH. I don't know how to say ukuthi Millen. If it wasn't for Umnela, kube leya ngoma isesekuvolt ihleli. So that's it. So if nizoyimamela nihlale nazi ukuthi the guy ongenza ukuthi ngi-release leya ngoma is this man right here. So thank you, Jayam.
Yeah. That track, that track, it's dope. Like I was laughing because sometimes it feels like it's unbelievable. Like seeing someone close naye ayenza like miracles. Like awukholwa nyana man ukuthi, but we also all the same thing. Like we are all music, but the level ayena mdala njengoba asho mdala. But yeah. No, ngiyabonga bafethu for the mic. Thanks for the mic. You can pass the mic.
Nah, shout out to Mnela. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for coming through to Everything House Music. Before we go back to the music, let's give Moshiga. Moshiga one. Moshiga.
Hey Tada. Hey ladies. Hola. Quick one.
Ladies.
Excellent chance.
Hello.
Excellent chance. All right. Quick one. What makes you inspired being a producer when you get into the studio?
Come again? Mike, angizwa. ukawa ngimzwanga kahle.
Okay, now ngiyakhuluma futhi. Moshika, go for it, please.
Okay. What I'm saying, what
Yeah.
makes you inspired when you get into the studio?
Oh, what makes me inspired?
Yeah, when you get into the studio.
My previous work inspires me. I know it may sound otherwise. My previous work inspired me because when I get into the studio, I wanted to interact with the previous work. So inspiration you told from my previous work. That's how I do things. That's how I flow when I'm into the studio.
Hayi Moshika ukushaya thumbs up so uyayivuma reply. No, shout out to
Oh,
Moshika.
Badegi.
Thanks for coming. Ngathi uyigcina shothi bayafuna ukuzwa lokho. Hayi awuthe grand yabona awuthe grand. Ayihlume
Yeah.
afana nobhuka. Babuza into eningi. But anyway, let's go back to some music. DJ Puga, ayazi ngicela ka bro wami. Sicela udlale umculo futhi.
This is Sabrina Child, and you are tuned in to Everything House Music. To Everything House Music. Everything House Music. Everything House Music.
He's usually slightly bigger or stronger than the average, and has a friendly attitude and outgoing personality.
Everything house music. This is Sabrina Child, and you are tuned in to Everything House Music.
Oh, if you need a vocal from us, gents, anyone go spacing, we are more than welcome to share. That is Sabrina Child on vocals, all the way from the UK. She gave us an amazing vox, an amazing vox. The song we just played right now, it features, I think I've said it. I think I've said it a couple of times, but Zitomo is a legend, and I'm glad to be part of his generation of people that are able to witness his work, his creativeness in the music space, in the music industry. Oh, absolutely amazing person. Actually, we had it before on Everything House Music. I think it was last year, August. Yeah, I think it was August. Yeah, if it's not the last week of July. And the song was "There's Always a Window," and also features, of course, OK God, who we had, I think sometime last year too. Yes, if I'm not mistaken. We just had too many spaces in the last while. But Rephlex, if you to please share with us the experiences of working with Uzi Tomoa and also take us through the song we just played right now. Thank you.
My mic is on now. Like I've said before, I've met Zitomo Dala before joining Shuti, before Zitomo, before OK God. Krishangat OK Malum Cool Cat. I've met him long time ago, and with the track ngizophinda futhi ngapost status on my Facebook page. Good, I've got a track engakaqedi, I don't know what to do, so ngidecide ukuyeka. And he hit me up on WhatsApp, was like, yo dude, let's see what we can do. I was expecting Uzi Tomoa only on the track, so I was so shocked. Masikang Tumela, there's Evo Kalaga, OK God. So I was like, yes, good shot. At least something. So me and Zitomoa, we are fair. We had a couple of experience nyana, koni stories of Stota one day, nama recordings nyana waka asakula before everything. So yeah. Ibe kanjalo ke indaba yami yakhe.
No, shout out, man. Zito, if you're able to grab the mic, the founder of Salvo Records, please do come up if you are. I would like to maybe hear some input from your side regarding Rephlex and the EP that is gonna be releasing on your stable this coming Friday. Lastly, before I pass on the mic to Rephlex, releasing on Salvo Records, in fact, so how does it feel?
To be honest, pressure. I feel pressure. I felt the pressure man Tumelo ama demo qala. I don't know why Tumelo demo because already makes the pressure, because as much as Nishuti Amachita on that record label, Joe, like Amachita Aspanada, and their sound it's so different and it's so amazing, you know. So Kaka coming there as a Rephlex, I even told you Zitomoa a week ago or last month, we didn't know what Joe. I'm so nervous, and record label yako and then he was like, no man, you mustn't be worried, you are dope. As much as I normally doubt myself a lot of times, especially when I have to release. Yeah, so I think that's the other thing in Zuguti. I take forever to release music because of the doubt there. So yeah, pressure, my man. That's all I can say. I'm feeling pressure, Jacob much. I don't wanna even see Friday.
Nah, yes, Friday. Sizotweeta sibone ukuthi abantu bayawubona umculo wakho. Sizotweet. But shout out, man. Shout out. Zito Mo is here, the founder. This amazing. Yeah, this man. Vitali Makura Wantaba selected. Mzansi Uzito. Zito Mo,
Yeah,
welcome again to Everything House Music. Please unmute your mic, brother.
Oh, good evening.
Otherwise, how you doing, brother?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Yourselves?
No, shout out. Rephlex. Mike, yasipaza misa kancane mfana ne. So if you could, yeah, no problem, brother. It happens. There's some space in the answer. So Zito, I mean, we've been doing a listening session with Rephlex, and we played music that he released a week ago, and we've also played some tunes that are gonna be released under your own stable. Could you take us through your journey? I mean, knowing Rephlex and making music with him. Thank you.
My journey with Rephlex. So I think, as he has said, yeah, I met him a long time ago. Just moved, I think, to Tsakane, and I posted on Facebook like looking for musicians, and he replied, and then we met. It just happened that he lives close by, and yeah, and I think. Just a backstory on that. Reflex and Deep Sentiments are the two people actually um, made me understand that it's possible to make the kind of music that I make. Because I first had Deep Sentiments play that type of songs, and I first had Reflex produce that kind of sound. I will never forget the title of that song. I think it was called "Someone Stole My Ear," something like that. And that's when I knew, okay, cool, I want to make this type of sound. So that's how back I go with Reflex. And yeah, and the journey of him releasing on several is just me nagging him why until he sent me something. Because I've had the kind of music he has in his lab, in the Flex lab. So yeah, I just wanted him to drop something. So yeah, excited about this release. It has gotten some nice feedback. Yeah, man, exciting.
No, shout out, man. Shout out, brother. For my side, thank you again. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for being this prominent figure, man, in the music industry. I think most people perhaps who don't know you, they just know the name. Some of us have never even met you, but your music and your work in the industry, I hold it in the highest regard. I think we've had maybe if compared between you and South Africans and Kenneth Beings, they're fighting with deeper space. I think they're fighting. So thank you so much, man, for joining us. I don't know. Is there anything else perhaps you'd like to share?
No. Today's Flex day. I'm good.
Shout out, brother. Shout out. Flex. Khona ufuna ukuphendula mhlambe from what Uzito just mentioned. Reflex. Babi, unmute your mic futhi.
Sure.
Yeah, bengithi any reply to Uzito more. Thank you.
The only thing I can say is thank you to Zito for allowing me to drop Gule Buliake and for allowing me to be me Gule project leyo, and yeah, and for being part of it as okay God and Zito Moa on that track which we did together. So I just want to say thank you, Tami, and yeah, nothing more.
No, shout out to that Flex. Shout out to that Flex. Sis Nogwanda, as we are toward the end of Everything House Music, anything from your side, ma'am? Thank you.
Yes. Thank you so much. Big brother still mute mic and it's been an absolute pleasure to be able to share space with everybody here on Everything House Music. as always, I feel like I've just learned so much. It's been an honor and a privilege to be able to co-host the space beside my big brothers in music, Voxman, Lloyd, Booger, and of course an honorary shout out to Miss LP, who gives us that other divine feminine energy. Ningabi no more na Mushika when he comes up here and he just greets the ladies. Please, Mushika, keep doing that. Leave the brothers alone. We will gladly welcome your greeting just as. Me, personally, I see your vision, brother. But over and above that, there is such a timelessness to Rephlex music. You are such a hidden gem in house music. I look forward to watching how people get to enjoy your music when they actually are exposed to who you are. You have done so much, yeah, and you are still to do so much. So inkosi igcine, yeah, ingibusise. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't thank you enough. I think my final parting question, other than just telling you how timeless you are, I mean, I already said you're transcendental, but the timelessness of your music is insane. What I mean, we see what house music looks like right now, in terms of the culture and the lifestyle that's perpetuated online. What would you say to a young person who's interested in music, who's possibly that church goer, Tsakane or a Daviton, somewhere in the B Strand? What would you say to somebody who's young and trying to make it in the music industry to stay as grounded as you and some of these other cats have been, to not get caught up in the hype? What little nuggets of advice would you give those young cats? And I look forward to hearing that, and I look forward to hearing more from you. And yes, the international, the local, all of the stages are waiting for you when you are unearthed. Just for the popular scene, because everyone who's listening to the space already knows you and loves you and thanks you for what you've done for us through music. So that's my final question as well as my parting remarks. Marcos.
Hey, ngizongikhalisa mase kumele ngihambe-ke manje. Um, advice engagaya the young cats is forget the fame, forget the fame, and once you start doing music, wenza because of your tanda, and it's something that ekwenza ukhohlwa about everything eyenzakalayo around you. Thathanda music, forget the fame, and do you stay in your lane. Forget ukuthi ubani wenzani, ini kwenzakalani. Just stay in your lane, do your music, and stay humble. That's all.
Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. No, shout out to that Rephlex, to that for those words. As the young ones, we're listening. We're listening definitely. Let me pass on the mic to Upuwa. Upuwa, bro, as we close off with the Everything House Music Vandaag, Mbana, any last words from your side, and please give us also your last remarks.
Oh, without a doubt, man. Firstly, thank you to Rephlex, man, for pulling up. Thank you for I would the timing, Fanang. Bonile, by the time we opened the space, you were already here. Yeah, that's one thing I saw. Good to know. Iskati, it's what you truly respect. But mostly we like to say thank you, man, for giving us and honoring us with such lovely music, especially the genre that you are walking through. It's just the best because we do have launch music, we do have neo soul and all that, but within our local areas, it's not played that most. I understand. But with you, man, you just blazing our ears and giving us nothing but the best. So, from my parting words to you, man, is keep what you're doing and don't give up. You want international gigs. I believe in the power of attraction, man, that what you say, it will come to manifestation, it will happen. So call those gigs, man. Call those gigs. If you want those international gigs, call them. They will manifest, man. Again, it goes with your faith. But nevertheless, man, without any wasting time. Siyabonga buti. Hopefully fana yazi ngihlala la Eastern intwana ngase K1. Hopefully one day I'll get to meet up with you. Yeah, I can get to probably chill, maybe ngibe a studio and get to learn as well. Be that you becoming my mentor. You see, you never know, but yeah, I'd love that opportunity. And one last thing, shout out to you Zitomowa, shout out to you Rephlex, shout out to you Boy Sanza, and ngicela ama voice over gents ne. I'm gonna send the script DMs, ngicela nivula ama DM, sicela ama voice over for everything house music, as you have heard, right? That Sabrina Child was blessing us, and your guys as well. We have been having you like higher, so we'd like some voiceovers nyana. But yeah, in closing, siyabonga guys. I thank you very much. Reflex, let's do it again and again next time. Siyabonga and God bless, man. Vox, TC Peru.
Sibongile kakhulu DJ ethi namhlanje DJ Buka. Ushilo uthi ukhutla ko East Rand. From a ferry Buka but it's okay. It's okay.
Now yaqala ileba mfethu.
East Rand kaufela ifair, right? East Rand kaufela ifair. And then ngizwa ku thing, you know. Yeah. Let's pass on the mic to Umnela. Umnela, Fagiti, there's a time, especially in Everything House Music, where we give last remarks. So please give your last remarks for Space and Namhlanje, and then maybe your parting words for Rephlex. Thank you.
Once again futhi sanibonani to labo baceda ukujoin abanye because ngiyabona abanye bafika. Njengoba ishow yanamhlanje seyivalwa, hayi ngakusho ukuthi nje siyabonga abafethu show egrand ziyakhipha ukulalela mani yabo, to hear some stories about music and stuff yabo, ukuthi kwenzakalani ku music nayo yonke lento leyo. It's a great thing. It's a great thing. And njengoba nathi siseza sibancane, ngangiboni ngevoice engaka abafethu, iflu nje ebuilda le voice ngintwana encane blind ngina 19 ningamangali. Yeah, abafethu nathi sisakhula ku music yabo, so we need to learn. Mina ngumuntu vele uthanda ukufunda yabo, so I love to learn yabo while ngisaya phambili, even though kusazoba nama mistakes, but makunama show aso are open for everyone. Naloko kwenza ushintsho olukhulu kabi yabo kule industry yethu. Yeah, all the best to abafowethu abaphushayo, all the best to space sikhule yonke into man, ibe 100 music now. Also shout out to Zitomo, the gent is very talented. Yeah, the gent is very talented. Yeah, nothing much, there's nothing much I can say. Sharp.
Siyabonga Mnela mfethu, siyabonga. We take those words to heart, and we take them kindly too. We've been doing this thing for a while, and I think this Panela kakhulu, more than anything, it's consistent. Though we are fans of the music, but we're always consistent, and I think we're also not we're not the bad people perhaps that what people think Twitter is. Yeah, so when you come to a space, we give you the most respect to anyone, to everyone actually who joins them. So shout out to Nela. Thank you for those words. Okay, who's also on the panel? Okay, Umoshiga, thank you for coming through, brother, and carrying the mic. And thank you.
All right, my gents. Once again, gents and ladies. And the thing is, I'm proud being since one of the artists in the So since I'm also an artist, upcoming producer, not a DJ yet, because I'm not good when it comes to DJ. But being to see upcoming producers like this, I'm proud. Because since we were seeking for deep house legends, so now I heard good music of deep house, so I'm proud to hear good sound of deep house, so I salute.
Shout out, brother. Shout out. Thank you for coming through. Friday, Deep House Space. 12 p.m. as we always do it. Another stellar lineup. We have the Jargons. Yes, we have the Jargons. We have Inner Soul, and we have Chosen SA. So please join us 12 p.m. Midday, South African Standard Time. Zito Moa, brother, please grab the mic and give us the last remarks. And with that saying, please share with us how is Boogie Grooves going, brother? It's such an amazing EP that was released by Salvo last week. So how is also that going? Thank you.
Wait. Yeah, I came a bit late in the space, so shout out. Happy to see Rephlex on the spot. It's very refreshing. He's usually a very hidden person, so I'm glad that he's on the spot. Boogie Grooves, yeah, I don't have the data yet, but feels like it's doing good. Trying out something different, trying to push scuffed house music. Yeah, good, man. Thanks for the support.
As always, man. As always, of course, we always look forward to many of your releases. So shout out to Zidomo. Thank you for coming through to the space. Even seeing the listeners, Just Move Records is also here. Look at that. Big people in this space. Lovely. Before we go to our guest, of course, let's give Lloyd the mic so he can also give us last remarks. Ja, Arifele last remark. Maybe you can even share with us, Uri. Kausan was saying, Luboing, top of the morning. Thank you.
Hey, wena man. Kere, if nurture buga from the first space resource stealing, kere na le device over tse dintšhi hang. Nkere na le device over tse dintšhi hang. Hape buga a di lebala. Rena ra hosta botsito shiba le mola nke khala ba sendile device over. Ra di lebala mara buga le hi. Ke a itse ra re collector every week. You collect a voice over buga ali so yeah. Rephlex. Yeah. Then I can't wait for the drop on Friday. That EP is fire, yo. That EP is fire, my brother. Unfortunately, we can only push one track. Ish, I wanna go TikTok. I can't push the peanuts also. Yeah, so if it's an album, we can post 2 songs. But if it's an EP, re topa one fela, wabo. So that's how we roll. But yeah, I can't wait, Nami. But Friday, Zizokala strong. Danko. Miss LP.
She finally joined us.
Good evening. Oh my word. Hello, everybody. You're so funny. I'm so sorry, guys. I must just say, as in, this whole thing of ukusebenzela umlungu, guys, ngiyanitshela, it's a scam. I swear. Please, ibanama producers, ibanama DJ full time, nisebenze, because this one is a scam. I literally just came from work, so I'm really sorry that I'm late. All that I'm gonna say is I did enjoy the music in the background, and I cannot wait to hear more on Friday. So kudos to you, Rephlex. Thank you so much for coming through and honoring the invite. I loved your stories, by the way, the humor as well behind it. I'm looking forward to hearing more music on Friday. So hopefully, actually, I'm going to be working, but I'm going to be listening in the background once again. But yeah, thank you.
Shout out to Miss LP. As always, she also blossoms the space. We've been with her for a very long time, and I appreciate her so much. Just like each and every person in this space. So shout out to you who's been here from when you started. Shout out to when you even joined whenever. It's okay. We love you too. I always say that this thing is way beyond us now. Literally, it's way beyond us, and it's made by each and every person that's here. So thanks you so much. On the 19th seems quite far, but it's gonna be like 3 weeks time, less than 3 weeks. We're gonna have the legend herself, Nikki B, Nikki B is going to be joining us with Music Nights. So on the 19th of April, we're going to be having Nikki B on Music Nights. So please join us for that. Still working on getting also T-Boss. Kenya T-Boss. Fly. So we're still working on that. Possibly for Penduga. Yeah, he's releasing an EP sometime end of this month. Still haven't confirmed yet. So, but look out for these guys to the interviews also, and always please come and join us and be a part of the conversations. Importantly, a part of the conversations. From my side, before Kifa Rephlex the mic, thank you so much, Rephlex. We've always seen you in our spaces. You always just look around. Ring, Ocean next. I think finally today, you are most prepared. You are most prepared to actually be a guest on Everything House Music because you've seen us. You've heard how we talk or how we sort of interrogate people because we don't. But thank you so much for giving us your time on this Wednesday. And of course, from my side, my words is keep on flying, brother. Keep on flying. Let's take this music everywhere. That's why you have these accounts. That's why we have these amazing Instagram and TikTok accounts so that we can take the music literally everywhere. So, ngibongile kakhulu for isikhathi sakho. Nomculo mfethu, ngomnandi siphe wona. Totally amazing. This is your chance right now. Ukuthi nawe usiphi your last remark, brother. So from here you can tell us even some music perhaps that we don't know of. Ukuthi mhlawumbe uyifihlile ngaphansi komqamelo, asazi uthole kanjani. But please, if we even share that, share your booking details. Also, please just share even when you're not releasing music. Please tell us what you're doing, so maybe you can come and support that too. But yeah, this is your last remarks for the space. Thank you.
Yo, before I could say anything, I just want to thank these two people first. Firstly, Boy Sans, Nyabonga for what you did last week. Urasile warasa ngo Rephlex EP. I just want to say Njayami Nyabonga Kulu. And the phone call you gave me after the show, mele ngizikhulumele, because if angizikhulumeli, nana ngeke ngisangikhulumele. And secondly, I wanna thank It Just Move Records, because I still believe if it wasn't for JMR, I don't think Kuti people go by Amazi or Rephlex. They've put Rephlex on the map. They gave me a chance. And even though there was a back-to-back with my EP with them, but they ended up releasing it, and I just want to say thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. And right now, what I'm busy with, there's a project also that's coming out, but I will share the details soon under Jensen Teddy Records from the UK. It's a deep house EP. If you did enjoy Code Breaker EP, it's more on the same sound as the previous one, as the Code Breaker EP. And when I'm not doing music, I'm watching movies. Ngigcwala istrato ngisihlalile endlini. Angisinye umuntu ophuma kakhulu. I always indoors unless there's an event which I want to attend. And then my plans for the next future, it's more music. Because this year I'm planning to give you guys more music, because how much I've been complaining which I'm not releasing. They want this, they want that. So the plan this year is to do more music and be out there. At least things are my bookings, because at the end of the day, staying indoors nakhona akunqedi. So I need to put the face. Okay, this is Rephlex, utholakala kuphi and not. So for my bookings info, they can get me on Twitter, it's Rephlex07. And then on Facebook, it's just Rephlex. And then my email account is theflexlab@gmail.com. And my booking number, contact number, it's 072-825-0186. Other than that, just want to say thank you guys for giving me the opportunity to show and speak, because I'm so ngizithulele. So namhlanje ngikhiphe ku-shell yami le ngizivalela kuyo. So just want to say thank you very much. And to Zito Moa, thank you again for the opportunity, Njayami. I'll see you on Friday. when the rebirth drops. Thank you.
I see there's some improvements. First time I'm seeing Sis No Wonder clapping hands, but imagine that. Imagine that. So we're gonna close off. We're gonna close off with one of the songs that Reflex actually mentioned. Ukuthi, if it wasn't for Umnela, probably would be still sitting Guma hard drives. FWYH. So we're gonna close with that. Reflex.
Ngitshela ukuthi imele once
Kuluma, please.
It's fuck what you heard. Done.
Wenze kahle wayishare kanjalo as abbreviation. Hayi wenze kahle. Hayi. But shout out, brother. Thank you so much for your time. And shout out to each and every person here for spacing. Keep well, please. Stay blessed. And see you on Friday. Yes, see you on Friday. It's been great. It's been amazing as always. Boga Proam, please play the last song for us. And I, Sambi Siolala, Sambi Siopumula. Easy.
This is Sabrina Child, and you are tuned in to Everything House Music.
Everything house music, propelling sounds with meaning, delivering on emotions that lack freedom. Intact, your souls have no peace. Everything house music, casting spells on unlearning beats, bringing them to the underground. Those are grooves that have lived. House music is very tight. Believe me. Everything house music.
Everything house music. everything house music.
Everything house music. Everything house music. Everything house music.
This is Sabrina Child, and you are tuned in to Everything House Music.
Cheers, everyone. Thank you. Good night.